Welcome back to this week's Oracle reading. This reading is going to be for Monday, January 25th through Sunday, January 31st. And today we're going to be using the Magical Unicorns deck by Doreen Virtue, which is one of the decks that I first received. I love this deck. I've probably connected with it the most out of any of my decks. Hence, you'll see the cards are a little bit worn, but that's what happens when we have a deck that we really like. One thing I do want to point out is that this week on Thursday at 2:18 p.m. Eastern Time, the moon is going to be a full moon in Leo. So with that, understand that this week your emotions may be heightened. I will go into more detail on Tuesday during my live moon ritual as to what this full moon is bringing this week. So if you'd like, you can join us totally free for the moon ritual on Zoom. It's at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. The link to sign up is posted below, so look at the description. Or you can catch the replay here on YouTube. I will post it Tuesday night, late Tuesday night, probably around 11 p.m., but it will be there just in time for you to do a full moon ritual on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or maybe even Sunday, okay? We typically have 2-3 days before and after a full moon or a new moon in order to complete a ritual. So I'm excited about that, but we will definitely talk more about that on Tuesday. But on that note, just understand that if you are feeling a little bit more emotional, there's a full moon. Okay, so of course, as with every reading that I do, take what resonates with you. If it doesn't, throw it out the window. And let me just stop talking. I've been talking too much. So let's just hop into this week and see what we can focus on each day, as this is just the guidance that I'm receiving. For Monday, we got the card Creative, and this is really about drawing, painting, thinking, acting in different ways. What ends up happening is that when we get into a rut, when we get stuck in doing the same patterns over and over and over again, and it's something that we don't enjoy, right? Like a routine that we don't necessarily like, we end up getting more stressed out and we don't feel super amazing. And so by being creative, you end up feeling happier and feeling more joyful, and you start looking at things from a different light, and you start having a different perspective, and you get excited about it. And also just, it's a way to express yourself. And so as I was saying before, with the full moon happening this week, you may be feeling a little bit more emotional. And one of the best things you can do is to create with that emotion. Create by drawing, painting, singing, dressing up, taking pictures. Like, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece. This isn't about us doing something creative as a profession. This is about us expressing ourselves through creativity in whatever way creativity we enjoy. A poem, crochet, knitting, like whatever it is that you can express yourself with. On Monday, get creative. It will help you feel lighter, more joyful, and happier. On Tuesday, we got the card, talk about your feelings and tell a friend how you feel, right? What's happening on Tuesday is that it's a really good time for you to start to acknowledge and recognize and realize how you feel. And sometimes we may not know how we feel until we start writing about it or talking about it to somebody else. Then we have like this aha moment of, oh yeah, I actually feel this way about this topic. So allow yourself to explore your feelings, allow yourself to dive into things that you've been holding on to, and allow yourself to release them and work through them and let them go. And sometimes talking out loud to ourselves is just really helpful. It's a way to get those emotions and feelings out of us. But as you guys know, holding on to your emotions, holding on to your feelings, letting them bottle up inside of you and pile up inside of you is not good for your health. It's not going to be great for you in the long run. So whatever you can do to talk about this and share what it is that you've been holding on to, or come to a realization as to what it is that you're actually feeling, it's going to help you move through whatever that is and feel better. So be mindful of who you are talking with. If you don't want advice, make that very clear. Go into the conversation of like, hey, it would be really helpful for me if you could just listen to me. I just need to talk through this. I just need to bounce this off of somebody. And right now, you know, I'm just pause if you have advice. Can you just listen and be there for me and hold this space? And when you do that, it's going to help you have the floor to just share. But remember, you want to be mindful as to who you're sharing with, and make sure that those people have your highest interest at heart, make sure that they really want what's best for you and that they are there and they are somebody who loves you. And as I mentioned before, if you don't have anyone to talk with, just write things down, talk out loud to yourself, talk to your spirit guides, talk to loved ones who are no longer with us. It's just about talking about your feelings, okay? However you're feeling is valid. I want you to know that. On Wednesday, we have this beautiful reminder of very soon. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. So on Wednesday, it's just about holding on to that dream, that vision, that faith, having trust in the universe, having trust in yourself, and continue to take the positive action, the positive steps, doing the things that you need to do in order to create, help bring about what it is that you're asking about, okay? Helping that motion to continue, but understanding that it is happening, having the faith, seeing it, believing in it, knowing that it's happening, and allowing yourself to let go of the pressure and allowing yourself to let go of that pushing mentality. A lot of times when we're trying to force something to happen, it's not going to happen. So on Wednesday, allow your energy to shift into a more trusting, that whatever it is you're asking for is coming very soon. And it's going to arrive in divine timing, okay? It's going to happen exactly when it's supposed to happen. So just have faith, have trust, feel really good about the fact that it is on its way. Maybe pay attention to signs that you see that show that it's on its way, and keep taking the steps that you need to do in order to receive what it is that you've been asking for. So on Thursday, I feel like this is a continuation of the energy from Wednesday. Relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. Keep in mind, Thursday is our full moon, right? Just do what you can to take a step back, sink into your heart, sink into your own inner power, understand what you believe in, reaffirm, and just allow yourself to relax, allow yourself to unwind. Like I said, from Wednesday, get out of that pushing mentality. Instead, come into this receptive mode, this receiving mode, and allow yourself to welcome in everything that you've been asking for. And this is going to happen the more that we can relax into it. Plus, our body needs us to relax as well, okay? We gain more energy when we take a second to take a step back and just relax. So tune in, listen to yourself, listen to how you're feeling, and do something today that helps you feel relaxed. Maybe a bubble bath, maybe a walk outside, maybe just lounging on the couch, taking a nap, watching a candle flame, I don't know. Whatever it is for you that helps you feel relaxed, go ahead and do it today. On Friday, we got the card, Try Something New. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. And I want to remind you, so I think trying new things is always a ton of fun. However, I don't always like feeling like a beginner. And I'm here to remind you that when we first do something, it can feel awkward and it may not feel comfortable and we might not want to do it because we're not good at it. But the beauty is that you're new, and there's something so fun and freeing about being new at something. There's no pressure. We don't have to get it perfect. Nobody is expecting anything from us because we haven't ever done this before. It is our first time. And so today on Friday, I want you to think about things that you have always wanted to try and do one of them over this weekend. Whether that be an activity, just something that you've been looking to try within your house, cooking, baking, whatever it is. Go ahead and try something new. There are literally so many things out there. And I'll give you this example. I guess 2 years ago, we went to do archery, and that was something totally new for me, and I loved it. Okay, I absolutely loved it. So you're never gonna know what it is that you like until you try something new. And if you're feeling bored, if you're feeling dissatisfied in your life, this is gonna be the thing that's gonna help you move into a different space and feel differently. You gotta break out of your comfort zone. That's what it's about today on Friday. For Saturday, we are reminded that love heals fear. Every time it does. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. And so with this card, I want you to remember and understand that when somebody else is being mean or when somebody else is being nasty, there's a good chance that they actually might be fearful inside. And we don't always have to take things personally, right? Sometimes what we're receiving from somebody else is something that's going on for them, and it's up to them to heal themselves, and we get to be that mirror. And so the more you can do to recognize that not everything is your job, not everything is your responsibility to fix. People have to heal on their own. But what you can do is show up and come from a place of love with every single person that you are encountering, every single moment that you are living. And granted, I know this is not fully realistic, okay? I personally have a challenging time always coming from a place of love. I'm human, right? But if we can strive to come from love as often as possible and make love our dominant place that we come from, we're going to help change so many other people's lives. We're going to help other people feel amazing. We're going to help other people heal in an incredible way. Like, you're going to see that when you start to come from love, things change. And on that note, the only other thing I want to remind you about this card is that do the same thing with yourself. When you start to feel yourself feeling fearful, send yourself love. Put your hands over your heart, feel your heartbeat, right? Give yourself love and understand that it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have fear. We all have it. That's normal, that's real. But the more we can sink back into that love and feel the love and give the love out, whether it is to other people or to ourselves, the more that we will transform that fear quickly. So on Saturday, let's keep connecting in with love and healing all those fears. On Sunday, we are encouraged to listen to our true feelings. And so what that means is don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. Okay, you know it. Sometimes you guys have that gut check where it's like, oh, like let's go do this or do that or whatever it might be. And something inside of you is like, no. And you still do it anyway. On Sunday, it's just encouraging you to really connect in to yourself, learn to listen to your true feelings, learn to figure out what your true feelings are. And that may entail taking some quiet time on Sunday to meditate, connect in, close your eyes, take some deep breaths. But here's a lesson that took me a little bit of time to get. But when I got it, it was life-changing. Anybody who's really your friend or who actually really loves you will be okay if you say no. If they invite you to do something and you say, no, thank you, not this time, let's do something else on a different day, they will respect you and love you, okay? You are allowed to honor what is true for you. You are allowed to listen to your own true feelings and live a life doing things that make you feel your happiest. And when you do that, you're going to be able to show up for other people. Of course, like from Saturday, come from a place of love, be kind. We don't have to be nasty if we tell somebody no, but we can just honor how we feel. So on Sunday, we're really being encouraged to connect into our own intuition, to our own feelings, and to learn what is best for ourselves, what makes ourselves happiest, and how to live a life where we are honoring ourselves and our feelings. And so as I look over this week, I feel like this week is a really big week for us to pay attention to our emotions, pay attention to how we're feeling, and do different things in order to release how we're feeling, move forward, and also to relax and just trust. And the more you can connect in with yourself, the more you can get clear on how you feel, the more clarity you're going to start to get as to what it is that you want to do next. And being creative and coming from a place that's light and fun and playful and loving is going to get you way further. So my best advice is this week, especially with the full moon, really do your best to tap into your heart, connect into your heart, but to look at all of this heavy stuff, look at all of your heavy emotions, all of the trauma you've gone through, anything that you're still working on, and see if you can bring light to it if that makes sense, right? See if you can make it feel lighter and more playful, and figure out a way for it to feel more accepting for yourself. Because the more you can accept it and work through it, the more quickly you can just let it go and move on and focus on different things, and be mindful of what your mind is being consumed of. Be mindful of what you're thinking all the time. Be mindful of yourself, right? There's a lot of things that you can control when it comes to yourself, and you have the power. You can be different. You can let go of things. You can learn how to connect in with your emotions and your body and really start to figure out how to live this life where you feel absolutely amazing. And so I feel like this week, January 25th to January 31st, is really a great week to look at our emotions, pay attention to them, and start living that life that feels amazing for us. And of course, trying new things. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, because I do bring you weekly oracle readings every single Monday. On Wednesday, I will put up a new at-home workout video, and on Friday, we're gonna do something really fun because Nabisco just came out with a new gluten-free product, and I'm gonna be reviewing it for you guys. And if you'd like to join us for the free full moon ritual, definitely click the link below and sign up for it. It's 100% free. You're just gonna be on Zoom with us. It'll take about an hour. It will start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're unable to make it, don't worry. Like I said, I will put the replay up on YouTube, so you'll be able to see it late Tuesday night and definitely on Wednesday. And so I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.